Let's welcome Lonesome Highway to Sudzin Country. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
I want to meet every one of you and the instruments you play.
Yeah.
My name's Mason Wright, and I play fiddle.
I'm Jimmy Counts. I play mandolin.
Tom Sudduth, and I play bass.
Buddy Dunlap, I play guitar.
And I'm John Arnold, I play banjo.
Welcome to Sudzin Country.
Thank you.
Let's talk about something you're doing right now. Lonesome Highway, the highway called, 2 years in the making, 14 songs and 9 originals. Talk to me about that. Who's gonna?
Well, actually, we started the project actually the winter before last, and we had some band member that were busy doing other things, so we kind of had to put it on hold. And we finished it up this last winter, and it does have 9 original songs. Buddy wrote 6 of them. I think I wrote 3, and then we picked up some other songs that some people haven't recorded too much. So we think it's a good project, and a lot of good songwriting and vocals and instrumentation on there.
Any instrumentals, complete instrumentals on there?
No, not on this one.
They're all vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the 5 that are not originals, where'd you pick them up from? Unknown songs that were out there, or famous covers?
I guess some of them were kind of unknown, not played as much. You don't hear them as much. We did do like a Blue Highway tune, Gravel Yard. We get a lot of requests for that song. Tom's a great high lead singer, our bass player, and he sings that song good. So we decided to put it on there because I have some people requesting it. And then, yeah, Buddy sings one called Dark Hollow on there, which is an old, standard tune. Yeah. And just some songs we picked up that we feel like they're kind of Lonesome Highway type of tunes. So
we covered a Vince Gill gospel song called All Prayed Up. That was we had never heard another bluegrass band do that song other than Vince Gill, so we thought that'd be a good one to include.
And we also, did an old Johnson Mountain Boys tune that Dudley Connell put together called All Prayed Up. They did it like with a mandolin and guitar, and we made it into an a cappella. And,
you guys sing a cappella, huh?
Yeah, we do some a cappella.
That's not bad.
Once we do.
Do it once, that's it, huh? That's it. That's not bad. A cappella is not easy. It don't look easy.
It was probably one of the more challenging songs on the project.
Yeah,
to get it the way
we just
covered up with instruments. You couldn't cover up your mistakes with instruments.
Yeah, we were kind of, that was one had just learned when we put it together, so we've gotten a lot better on since the album, actually, but we feel like one of our strong points in the band is vocals. We have 3 good lead singers, and so we definitely wanted to let our vocals shine a little bit.
It says here, between your solo and harmony singing and your tight instrumentals, you will leave people in a bluegrass state of mind.
Yeah, we like to think so. We
that's true.
Well, one thing we like is that if you're not a bluegrass fan, when you finish Lonesome Highway, you are.
You are. That's what I said. Bluegrass state of mind.
That's what we like.
That's the way I like it. That's a good phrase. Whoever wrote that, it's a good phrase. You're formed in 1996. You go back that far, huh?
Yeah, John and I are the only 2 original members left.
Okay.
We had some friends of ours. They were brothers, actually. 2 boys were brothers, a guitar player and a bass player. And we started the band back in '96, and they went on to do different things. And John and I kept it together and got a couple people here and there, picked up Buddy and Tom, actually Tom first, and then Buddy. And so we've been real fortunate. It's worked out well.
New boy on the block.
He's helped tremendously.
Yeah, the new guy here, Mason. Yeah, he's really added a lot to the sound.
I met Mason at a fill-in gig. We were both filling in for somebody, for the night, and I just happened to mention, hey, would you want to come, play some shows with us? But then when he came and played the first couple shows, we realized that he's just as stupid as we are, and he fit in perfect personality-wise. So he's an awesome fiddle player, but he fits in perfect personality.
You have to be a little crazy to be in this business at all, and in this particular band, it really helps.
And he said after the first couple shows, actually after the first song, we knew if he would come in the band, we wanted him in the band. He's one of the most awesome fiddlers.
What's the highlight of your stage show?
All of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we're strong vocally. Jimmy and Tom do a lot of the lead. Buddy also. I mean, we feel like we got a lot of dynamics and drive to the band, and Mason had a lot of that with the fiddle. And I think we're a pretty well-rounded band for a
you have all the main instruments in your band that make a bluegrass band. Yeah, I was watching you play. I said, wow, there's not an instrument missing. A little background. Did anybody ever play with other bands before you guys
started with Mason?
I did, yeah. I had a family band with my brothers and sisters called the Wright Kids. I played in that band for probably 6 years. It was a lot of fun. 6 years, cut 2 CDs with them, and then went off to college at Shenandoah Conservatory to study music in 2007. And didn't get to play much bluegrass because I was a good 3 or 4 hours away from home, and it wasn't practical for me to be a full-time student and do, you know, all those gigs, traveling back and forth. So, yeah, I ran into Buddy at this gig one weekend, and these guys were close by. So
there you go.
Their schedule seemed
What's
to
your
fit.
history of it?
Now, I was actually started in Bluegrass. I was about 11, but as a teenager in my early 20s, I went country and did a lot of electric work and stuff like that. It was fun. It was a good time, but I always played Bluegrass the whole time, just never in a band really. A couple bands here and there, but till Lonesome Highway came along, and I got back into Bluegrass full time.
Huh?
I started listening to country first. My dad was in a country band called Purple Haze out of Westminster, Maryland. So I was traveling with them all the time, and then they set me down on a drum set, and I kind of started there.
I read that.
Played in a band with my brother and 2 other friends of mine called Appalachia for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Cut 2 CDs with them, and then John asked me to come try out for guitar, so I started playing guitar a couple years until Buddy came along.
Buddy?
I played with a gospel band called All For Him. I played banjo mostly with them and a little bit of guitar, and then just kind of wanted to focus more on guitar, so I ended up starting my own band with some friends of mine from up around, well, all over Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, actually, called Driving Force, and we traveled around for about 2 years or so, and then kind of college took some of them to East Tennessee State, so these guys called me about the same time, and I was, you know, thrilled to come play with them.
John?
I started playing banjo when I was about 14 or so, and my brother-in-law got me into it when he was dating my sister at the time. He was an old-time fiddler and a little bit of clawhammer banjo, and got me interested in the banjo. Me and our original guitar player who lived right beside of me, so we kind of formed a little band there, play anywhere for anything, and that was going on right there around town. So we had that band. It was called South Branch Bluegrass, which the river our farm's on is called the South Branch of the Potomac River, so we named it that. And we played around for about 10 years around, pretty popular, just right in our town, you know, the local guys. And then that kind of changed over into, we pulled Jimmy in when my brother-in-law quit playing mandolin, and that kind of was the start of turning into Lonesome Highway. So pretty much just those 2 bands is all I've been involved in.
Website?
What about it? Oh, yeah, we have one of those.
LHway.com.
Yep, www.lhway.com for Lonesome Highway. And we have a Facebook and a MySpace. You can link to all that from there. You can link to some YouTube videos. And I try to do the website and video, and when I have time, get those uploaded. So we try to keep some of that stuff on there, and try to keep things updated about the band and new members. And I need to get on that. We need to get a new photo shoot done, because Mason hadn't been with us very long, so all of our promo stuff doesn't have his mug on there. But
non-existent.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, thank you guys for being on Sudzin Country. Appreciate it.